89.1 FM, streaming live 24/7 at Ames Student Radio. Wow, I totally said that wrong. At ames.edu/radio. Ames Student Radio, the way radio should be. So I have a special guest today. I have Preston with me.
Yep.
Oh.
Am I on? Oh, there I am.
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No.
Yeah, so I have Preston with me.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. And I was gonna jump in there, but then I'm like, the mic isn't
It's
on.
like the mic isn't working. I'm
I'm here.
having somebody else here.
I know it's different, isn't it?
It is so weird, but
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
Well, I'm used to it because I'm always been with people,
always have
But
somebody
it's that's okay. For you guys, it's a little different though.
It's like a new foreign territory.
Yeah, that's why I'm never going to do. I'm not going to do my own show.
yourself.
I'm just going to have people with me the whole time.
More fun.
Yes, I think so. I think it's easier to bounce ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, way easier. Then you have like a conversation. It's more fluid.
Yeah, and I think that if you have that conversation, it's almost more, maybe not entertaining, but almost more entertaining in a way.
Yeah, more relatable, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that's kind of, and I think, when you listen to every kind of show and on the air, people always have, people with them. It's not just by themselves.
Usually, yeah.
And even like talk shows like Glenn Beck and all, they always have other people in that can like jump in, but
Right.
I don't have like that ability to
True.
to like talk to myself,
Right. Well, it's like I talk to myself all the time, but sometimes it gets a little hard. I'm like, well, I talk to myself 24/7, so let's see if I can talk to myself a little bit more.
Yeah, because it's definitely different. I think I don't know. To me, I have to talk to people. You know?
It's a little easier.
But
it makes a little bit more sense. Well, so I have Preston, and then I've got we have a top 10 list. It's gonna be pretty great.
Oh yeah, this will be fun.
And then
they're probably gonna be really different. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be radically different. So we'll see how interesting. We'll
see.
It's gonna be pretty great.
My fifth one I chose is really strange. I don't even know if I really like it yet, so I may have to change.
You might have to change.
I know. Yeah.
Throw something else in there.
Yeah. Who knows?
We'll go with it. Then I'll have I have a word of the day. I came up with my word of the day. I'm not telling Preston yet because he's probably going to think it's funny.
Okay.
And then I'll have a song of the day for you later, and then some fun facts or something. If I think of like a funny story that happened to me soon-ish, I'll do that. So we'll get you guys back to the music. It's 90s at noon. We have Savage Garden, Prince, Mr. Big, and Annalise Morizzetti. I have no idea how to say
something
that.
like that. I was telling Alexa right before you came on here. There's one type of music I cannot stand, and it's the hour where we are sitting in right now. The whole 90s at noon.
I think it's interesting to play it because it's not like my territory I'm used to, so it's kind of interesting. But.
No, I'm not used to it either,
right.
And I don't appreciate it for some reason. I should appreciate it, but I don't.
Right. I think it's one of those things. It's like jazz. It's like I appreciate it for what it's done in history, but it's not my choice.
No. Yeah. Well, I don't appreciate it. I just hate.
You just don't like it at all.
They could have erased the 90s. I wouldn't have cared.
Only 90s kid remembers the 90s.
Yeah, I know.
So everyone else just forgets it then.
Yeah. Just forget about it. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
So we'll get you guys back to the music. Ames Student Radio, the way radio should be. Ames Student Radio, the way radio should be. That was Hand in My Pocket by, I'm going to say this wrong, Alanis Morizzetti?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah. Whoever you are, I'm sorry I keep saying your name wrong.
Because I'm sure she's tuned in right now.
I'm sure, totally. I'm sure she's listening.
Yeah.
Because that would make sense, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's probably some big star listening to it.
Thank you for listening to the show today.
So, we got some weather and news for you real quick. In Windsor, we're at 75 degrees, high of 83, clear all day, and it looks like there's a chance of thunderstorms on Tuesday, so that's exciting. Lately, it's just been nothing. Well, it's stagnant. It's interesting. Have some different weather. In Fort Lupton, we're at 77 degrees, high of 82, clear all day, and also a chance of thunderstorms on Tuesday. Wow, what are the chances? Loveland, we're at 77 right now, high of 83, clear all day, and also chances of thunderstorm on Tuesday. Wow. And then Greeley, we are at 78 degrees, high of 83, and clear all day. And guess what? Chance of thunderstorms again on Tuesday. Wow.
Yeah.
So
to you, does it feel like fall weather yet?
It does feel like fall weather. Like the first day of fall, it felt like fall to me.
Okay, yes.
Because it was like nice and cool, and it had like that crisp air, and I was like, it's fall. Although I'm not a fall person, I was like, God, it's fall.
Oh, you don't like fall?
Well, I kind of do, and I kind of don't, because I feel like fall can't make up its mind. It wants to be really hot like summer, and it wants to be really cold like the winter, and I don't really enjoy the cold.
He or she is the bipolar month.
Yes, I think so.
Or the bipolar season, not the month.
Yeah,
the month of fall, everyone.
The month of fall.
to me, it feels like it's been way too warm for fall.
Yeah, it does. For lately, it's been really warm. It's like in the 80s. It's like if it's fall, it needs to be like in the 70s and the 60s or something. Like, make up your mind.
I know. And to me, it's like the trees are not making up their mind either.
Right, the trees are
it's like you can like drive past one tree that's like their leaves are gone.
Right.
And then one tree's like still like
it's
full,
just like,
full shrubbery there.
Yeah,
It's
the
just
tree's
like, hey,
it's still summer.
yeah,
it's still summer, bro.
He's like, yeah, he died next to me, but I'm gonna keep living
Right, it's
here.
like, I'm gonna persevere
I know.
through this weird
Yeah.
weather.
So I don't know. It's when I want to start seeing like the trees change colors and the leaves start falling, then I'll
Right.
be like, it's fall.
Yeah, it's officially fall. I
But-
think when it gets closer to Halloween, I think it's fall.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
true.
It's my favorite.
And there has been a few days where it's like you can like taste, you can like almost
True.
smell
A few days
the
it's
air.
like
you know?
hinting. It's like what is the word I want to use? It's like warming you up. It's like
I know it's
fall
like
is coming.
preparing you, yeah. But it's
Yeah.
like, and then it kind of goes back to days like this where it's like, not really fall weather, but
It's just like it's close enough, I guess.
yeah, no,
We'll call it-
close enough.
We'll call it fall. For right
Something,
now.
yeah. Oh, papers. Hear the papers.
Yeah, hear
You
papers.
can't hear them in my headphones.
You
though, it's
can
like
hear
you can. Oh, I hear everything. But am I ready for the news then?
Yeah, go
Okay,
for it.
I was ready. We should have like a news brief.
Yeah,
like,
we
dun,
need-
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
God, that'd be so great.
You know, yeah. I'll go
and then
hotkey
everyone
or
would be aware.
something.
It's like, oh, it's the news. I have
I
to
know.
listen.
Breaking news around the campus, folks.
Breaking news.
Today, you should know this.
Yes.
The Phi
yeah.
Phi Theta Kappa new
Mhm.
member induction is happening today at 6:30. Oh, so you won't be in the class then
No,
today?
I won't. No.
Oh
I
man!
told you that.
Oh, dang it! So I'm gonna be by myself all day long.
Make a
Okay.
friend.
All right. Okay, thanks. Yeah. I don't got any friends here. No, I'm
Oh.
kidding. But that's today, so September 28th, if y'all didn't know, and that's at 6:30 p.m. tonight in the Cornerstone Building. So if you want to go watch Anna be inducted, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, just go. Whatever. If you have a class, just skip.
Now just miss
walk
it.
in.
Just
I think they have
don't
like
go.
cupcakes.
Oh
last I
wow!
heard.
There you go.
Yeah, so-
Any refreshments?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
there's like soda or like tea or something.
Sota?
I don't remember. Soda.
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 And also, what is here? Midterm week is coming up. Believe it or not, folks.
Boo.
I know, but it is going by quick though.
Yeah, it is
I
going by
gotta say.
really fast.
See, I keep finding myself like looking at the calendar,
Yeah.
and so like I'll like look and like, oh man, we're already on like, what is it? Hold on, what's today?
It's like week
Like
6
we're on
or
like
something.
week 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wait, we're coming up. Oh wait, no, we have 15 weeks, so
Right.
we're not
It's
even
just-
halfway there yet.
Kind of close to halfway. Like
Yeah,
next week
we're
would be
getting there.
halfway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway, so midterm week starts October 10th, and that goes to the 14th, and then that's kind of done after that. Then there's a scheduled network down day, and that will be where all of Ames is shut down. No websites. I guess you can't access anything.
Womp womp
Yeah,
womp.
like I go there. That's what I spend my days. I spend my days on Ames. EDU.
All day, every day.
My Ames, yeah, and that will be down from the 14th to the 16th. So basically, once midterm week ends, they're shutting this place down.
Yeah, it's just shut down.
Yeah, it's a
Like
full
you don't need to be on
shutdown
here
day.
anymore.
I know we don't want you here.
No.
And then a 5-week mini session, which I'm not sure what that is. That'll be
I think
October.
it's like for a class or something.
Yeah, it's like a I don't know, the 5-second. Wait, sorry, my dyslexia is kicking in. Second 5-week mini
Yeah.
session. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, I think it's for a class, like late classes that start.
They
I don't
should
know,
like
if you
give
know
us
what it
more.
is, then maybe
they
that's
should like give us
important
more
too.
data on these papers.
We'll have to look it up so everyone
know.
else is informed on what it is.
But anyway, that's gonna be October 17th. I shouldn't even say it then. It's like I don't know what this is, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
talk
don't
about
even
it just in case,
Let's talk about it 'cause
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
know.
what it is.
I knew what midterm week was, but
I
anyway,
hope you would know what midterm week is.
I would hope
Be
so
greatly
too.
concerned.
I know we'd have some issues there then.
Yeah, there would be a problem.
But that'll be October 17th and November 18th. So have fun doing whatever that is.
Yeah.
And yeah. So there's
exciting.
the local news. Not a whole lot going around.
No, not a lot right now. There was a lot during the beginning of the semester. I
Yeah.
think it's like lulling out now.
I know. I always
It's just
feel like
the bubble. It's like
the
a reverse
beginning
bubble.
of the semesters. And once halfway through,
Yeah.
I take that back. The beginning is very busy. Halfway's dead. And the
Yeah.
ending's very busy again.
True.
And then it's like, the same goes for the
Right.
the spring semester.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting. Weird pattern.
Do you like winter at all?
Kind of. I hate being cold. So
Yeah.
I don't. I like looking at the snow.
You like the looking of it.
Yeah, but everything else about it, I don't.
I like pictures of snow. You know, that's
Yeah,
I don't like the
looking at
snow though. Yeah,
but it's like snow looks so cool, and like nobody walks on it.
Yeah, no,
which
I
it doesn't
agree.
last very long at my house because like I have cats and stuff, and then they decide they need to walk on every perfect piece of snow ever. And I'm like, well, that was really pretty, but thanks for going all over that. Thanks.
Thanks, cats.
Yeah.
No,
So good.
I have to agree. I think when it's like a freshly fallen snow.
Yeah, it
and,
looks really pretty.
It just looks good. you
Yeah.
know.
I
And
hate
then
driving in it.
I know it's like I'm ruining this good looking
It's
picture
like,
here.
I'm so sorry.
Or like the snow plows ruin it. Like,
Yeah, it's like, okay.
we don't care about your job anymore.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Yeah, it's like, stop it.
It looks
Just let
good.
everyone stay home.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, I want to stay home when it snows. That would make me really
You know,
happy.
I was talking to somebody who was from like Dallas or something like that.
Oh, right.
And they said that yes, it was Austin, Texas. That even if they got like an inch of snow,
Right,
like
they
even like just
cancel
any snow at all down there, it was like all
Right.
hell froze over.
They're
It's
just
like,
like, "Oh my
everyone's
God!"
It's
Right.
like they don't know what to do down there.
Right.
And so like we don't cancel school until
No,
like
it's
2
like-
feet, man.
Yeah, it's like if
That's-
there's 2 feet, it's like, maybe you get there. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's a possibility.
they don't even plow or nothing. You're just driving through.
Right, it's just like, you can make it. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
totally fine.
You're gonna walk to school regardless.
Yeah. It's like your knees will be covered
Yeah.
in snow, but that's cool.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
The teachers actually shovel your driveway for you,
Yeah.
so they can
God,
so they
that'd
can
be
get you to
so
school.
nice.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. that'd
Make
be-
them do that. The
It's like
superintendents.
you have
or
to. The
something.
only way you get to school is if your teachers plow your driveway.
Yeah.
That would
Let's
be fun.
go. We're doing.
It's like we gotta go.
Yeah, we're not on time.
like
We are on a schedule
It's like I
here.
have your class in 10 minutes. I guess we're both gonna be late.
Yeah.
That'd be hysterical.
Anywho,
All right. Well, we'll get back to some music. We have 90s at Noon, as you guys know. We have Mark Morrison, Notorious B.I.G., and Vanilla Ice. So stick around for that. AM Student Radio, the way radio should be. .1 FM, AM Student Radio, the way radio should be. So I have Preston and Alexa with me, so this is going to be really exciting. So I have my word of the day.
Hello.
Hey, say hello.
wait. So do you like just look these up, or do
No,
you?
these are words I say. And they're just weird.
You just have
It's way
words.
cooler.
Because my family were weird. We just make up words, and like I didn't realize
Aw.
they weren't real words until I got older. And I was like, "Wow, thanks, Mom. Now I sound weird."
Yeah,
I say
now
really
you
weird
sound
words.
you sound like
Yeah.
an idiot.
It's like thanks, God. Yeah, but then some of these words I still say, and I come up with like new words all the time. So it's like I don't know why. Like square, I say square instead of cool. I don't know where I got that from. I just say it.
No,
It's
Oh,
wow,
Like a
yeah.
50s.
That's
or-
kind of
Yeah.
cool.
And that
Yeah.
was like uncool. So you're
Right.
doing it the opposite.
Yeah.
You're using
Yeah.
it the
Yeah.
opposite way.
And I just like started saying it. It's like that sounds really cool. So I don't know. I just make up words because I'm a crazy person.
No,
I
that's
guess.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But-
so square.
Yeah.
Yes, so square.
You're so square, man.
Yeah, or so slick.
Oh, slick. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I use
cool
that a lot,
too.
too.
So
Just
slick.
don't call someone from that generation square.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
they
they'd
might-
probably feel like,
Offense.
it's like,
And they
why
might
are you-
slap you across the face.
They'd probably
Probably.
be shocked you said it at all.
Probably. They'd be like, did I hear you correctly? It's like, why are you using the word one? And two, why are you saying it incorrectly? It's like, just get out of my face. So my word of the day, it's like a real word, but I use it in a different way because I'm a crazy person, I guess. So my word of the day today is man. Because like the end of all my sentences, I'm like, yeah, man. Or like, that's so cool, man. Because I apparently need to talk like a hippie all the time. So that's my word of the day.
I will catch myself sometimes saying it if I get in like a mood where like, yeah, man, you know
Yeah.
that, man?
I think a lot of people like say it
Yeah, man.
like when they're in like a certain mood.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
No,
it's
yeah,
so
man.
weird.
I get it, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Some
man.
people just say it. Like I don't say it a whole ton. I notice I say it a lot when I'm talking with like my mom because I don't have any friends apparently or something.
You call your mom man?
Yeah,
Hey,
or like
man.
I don't call her man, but I'm like, I can't think of an example sentence now, but I'm like, I don't know. I just use it like a lot, and I think it just sounds cool or something. And it's like I don't know. I guess I just decided I need to talk like a moron, so I can't English. I'm so bad at English. I can't grammar
If she
either.
called me,
so.
I'm trying to think if she called you man or me.
I don't know if she has or not. I
I
don't.
may or may not have. I don't.
I don't
remember.
think you have yet.
I'll be like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe. Yeah, maybe you have. It probably just
Maybe.
don't like actually register it. You know, as she's
Yeah,
saying
maybe
it.
not.
That's true.
When I was a junior, I think, in high school, my brother and one of our friends, so we all shared like a
Right.
friend. His name was Tyler, and Connor and him would always they would be like, yeah, man. Every other word was man,
Yeah.
and I don't know why, but it drove me. I mean, I had
drives
to
you
tell him
crazy.
like, guys. You guys are saying man way too much. You gotta lessen the man's.
Expand
Use
your
other words. Yeah.
vocabulary.
And so after a while, I didn't try. It stopped bothering me, and I
That's so
and I
funny.
started doing it.
You just
but-
got used to it.
Yeah, I know. It's like
So
I
if you
don't know
can't
how.
beat 'em, join them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, really. It's like I don't know why I ever could, but I always think about it because I thought I hated it they always say man, but then all of a sudden
That's
one day I realized I'm saying it now too.
That's
It doesn't
funny.
bother me anymore. So
That's
yeah,
so
it's,
funny.
Well, I have a question, but it's not related to man. But can I ask it anyway?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the listeners know, but you guys are both like multiple. So Anna has a twin
Yeah, I have a
sister.
twin.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Preston has a
Yeah, I'm a triplet.
He's
I'm-
a
Yeah.
triplet.
Yeah.
So my question would be for both of you is because you just said you shared a friend. Like, did you share the same friends? And
Yes.
was it you
Did you guys really?
Well, we did mainly because I didn't really ever have a lot of friends. I think the few times I had friends, I didn't share them because I was like, "That's my friend."
Yeah.
But I shared a lot of her friends because like I went to prom with her and her friends, and I always hung out with like her friends. So we shared friends pretty much because we lived like the exact same life almost for a long time. And
Cool.
like we didn't go to a very big school, so we always like knew that like there's a very little group of people. So if we had a friend, we usually shared them anyway.
Yeah.
'Cause it was so little. And I'm assuming that's probably the same in your case. If you hang out, like if your friends hanging out, like if your brother's hanging out with somebody, then you're probably gonna hang out with them anyway.
So this is
just
kind of an interesting
accidental friendship.
story. So when I was in elementary school, I had my own friends. It
Right.
was like Luke, Julian, Ben,
Right.
Isaac. They were my friends. And elementary school, same through pretty much most of. Well, I guess it changed in middle school. But Connor and Mitchell had
Right.
their own friends. But they shared their friends, and their friends were. I couldn't stand their friends. They were weird people to me. I didn't like them. They were like the skateboarding people. And like my brothers were like, and we're like super clean cut. We,
Right.
we did activities. We dressed, very nicely. We were hunters, conservative. These
Right.
guys were like long hair and
Right.
skateboarding and like black clothing. And I'm like,
Skateboarder guy.
guys,
They
you're
use
like
the
the
man word a lot.
Yeah, they probably
Hey,
said
man.
yeah, no, they
probably said the stuff I
dude,
say.
and all that kind of stuff. And so, like, I never got into it because I had my own friends. And we were the nerd group. But and I was proud of it. But in high school, that all changed, and we all started to share like the same friend. So in high school, freshman year, we didn't really share. I still had my friend group, but then once they kind of left to go to different schools and stuff like that, we shared a friend named Clay.
Very nice.
And so Clay was
did
our
he
friend.
just feel like a torn doll? Like you're just like trying to like you just share a bone.
Well, see, when one of us would get a girlfriend, it'd be like two at a time for the friend. So he'd have like he couldn't do all three at a time. So like for the majority of the year, Connor had a girlfriend, and then I got a girlfriend for a while, and then Mitchell got a girlfriend. So he kind of had increments of us,
Right.
And so I don't think it ever got overwhelming for him. And then same went for when I went to Meade High School. I went to Niawat for 2 years, and then Meade, and then I shared Tyler. We shared
Right.
him as our friend, but he was a twin too, so he had
So
Jessica.
it makes a little bit more
So he
sense.
was him and her. So yeah,
Okay.
that was kind of our friend group.
That's cool.
Him, her, and us three. So yeah, it was
that is
kind of
cool.
nice.
I
But
always wondered about that because you're all the same age, so it's like. Oh, Anna said she's a little possessive of her friends. Like,
Well, because if I have a friend,
This is
someone
my
that can
friend.
tolerate me, it's like that's my friend. It's like get it,
that's
go
really
away,
cool.
my friend.
I just think it was just kind of the luck of the draw for us. We would always have a girlfriend. One of us would at least, or even more of us, and then it would just
Right.
it would lessen it because you'd be with your girlfriend,
Right.
not with
Right.
you wouldn't be with your friend the whole time. Huh? You're with your girlfriend.
Right.
But
never have a
yeah, I know
girlfriend, the
he
friend-
did, and he
Oh,
would
okay,
too.
oh,
No,
there you go.
they would
So
too.
he got a break.
And so we all have to, The nice thing was, going to school with a sibling, and I feel bad for my sister who doesn't. She goes to high school because she doesn't have a twin.
Right. My
or
younger
anything.
sister doesn't either.
Oh, you have a younger sister too?
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad because it's like,
Right.
with like us, like we always had somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Regardless of
Exactly.
if our friends weren't there that day,
Right.
we'd
Yeah, it's like
always
you
have
always had
Mitch or
somebody there.
Connor, and
Right.
you'd always have
Emma.
Emma, yeah.
Yeah, she was always there. I always like there was at least somebody there that I could depend on. We always had the same classes, so we'd
And
always
see,
help each other with our classes.
Yes.
More like I would help my sister with her classes because she didn't really help me.
But you guys do
But-
like projects and stuff
Yeah,
together.
we'd
huh?
always do everything together. So I
Yeah.
think my younger sister's just like, "Well, I got gypped." It's
Yeah.
like, well, that sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, it does think because it's like they don't get that security blanket, I
Right.
guess, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just like you don't have that that
So-
feeling. It's like I always have somebody there.
Yeah, so it was kind of a privilege to kind of
Yeah.
have brothers.
Yeah,
going
if
to the
somebody
same school.
because usually people ask us like, "What's it like to be twins?" Like, well, I don't know because I've never not been a twin.
Yeah.
But it's like it's nice to know that there's always somebody that she can relate to me almost better.
Yeah.
And she's like always has been there. So it's like I like can
From
I know
the
that she's-
beginning.
Yeah, from the exact
Yeah.
beginning. Yes.
Are you have any brothers or sisters
I just
at all?
have a sister, like a younger sister, so 4 years younger. So
Okay.
yeah.
So were you guys ever really close at all, or?
No, it's like the age difference is so that like I was into something and she wasn't, and then I was in high school, she wasn't. So we never really, and we don't share the same interests, so we're nothing alike.
So even now, have you guys gotten any closer at all throughout the years?
A little bit closer, but I mean, we live apart. We each have families, so it's.
Is she
really
still
hard.
in Texas, or
she's in Texas?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so she's
that's hard
doing her own thing. But I always just think it's interesting to hear from twins and then triplets, which is even
yeah, I know it's.
more
I've never
rare.
met a triplet before.
Yeah, I know you don't get to see a lot of
it's not very
triplets.
often.
I met a girl named Sonia. She goes here, and she's a triplet too.
Oh,
So
that's
it's like
cool.
I've never actually met like.
Right,
a
another
triplet.
set, right.
But I met her this year, and then I also, for some reason, I met another triplet too at CSU when I was when we were taking Connor's friend there.
Huh,
But it's just
cool.
like weird. I've never met like actual triplets
right,
before,
right,
so I kind of like just want to sit down with them and just like.
right. And like,
So, do you guys experience this too?
right.
Like,
or like, I hate when people ask if we have
Yeah.
like telepathic powers because we
do
don't.
you guys like
It's annoying.
choose like a friend every day? It's like honestly,
Right,
I
it'd
don't
be
know.
interesting to talk to them.
Because we know Anna and her sister are very different. Are you different from your brothers?
That's a good gig. 'Cause you guys are pretty like. I mean,
we're like totally on the way other side.
yeah.
Like
so
I'm on one side, she's like way another place.
it really depends on with us three. Me and Mitchell share a lot of the same passions for hunting and stuff, but he's like crazy into football,
Right.
and like I'm not. I mean, Mitchell is like football nuts. Like, I mean, he's.
Like he played football?
Yeah, he has a scholarship in college right now. Yeah. But he's playing football down there and in Alamosa, and he's like, I mean, he's just crazy. I mean, like that's all he thinks about.
What is that school?
That's so
What's
weird.
the school?
Adams State University.
Oh, okay.
It's in Alamosa. It's a really rundown place, but he loves it there. And
That's cool.
and then Connor, he's crazy into like cars and stuff like
Right.
that, and working with his hands, and I'm kind of in between that area.
Right.
I could do it, I could also not do it. I'm more into like for some reason music and all the I've always been good with like computers and stuff like that.
Right.
I can never see myself doing it, but we are all the same when it comes to like what our like beliefs and stuff are, and our hobbies are pretty much. We all played football together.
Right.
We all did competitive shooting sports.
Oh, that's
And
super
so,
cool.
yeah. So we were like half the team to go to like state like every year, So it was always kind of nice. Are you guys competitive at all? I'm curious.
I think we all are really competitive. Me and my sisters. I think my younger sister Holly's not as competitive, but I know I'm super competitive, and I think Emma's pretty competitive.
Yeah.
So we,
See, Mitchell and Connor are insanely competitive, and I'm like.
it's just like,
Yeah, I don't care. You know what? I'm better than both you, so anyway, it
just
doesn't
like, oh,
really
it's
matter.
fine.
Yeah, that's how I
Competition
say it. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna beat you anyway. Yeah. So no, I'm kidding, but I've never been really competitive with
Right.
them. I was just kind of curious if you guys were.
yeah,
so.
kind of. But when we were really younger, we played like the same sports. Like we played soccer, and then we both decided we didn't like that, and then we both played volleyball, but she played more of it because I hated it and I wasn't very good at it. But like we've always been, I don't know, we kind of like are competitive, but in different things.
Wow.
Like it's just, I don't know, we're so different.
No, yeah,
though.
it's-
It's just weird. So it's kind of weird. Like if we're both competitive, we're not like usually competitive at the same thing. It's like we've
okay.
like after I think after we were in middle school, I don't think we've ever done anything together that we were competitive in. It's kind of weird. But we're so different. It's
Are you guys close at all though?
I think we are really close. Even though that we're really not similar, I think I'm a little bit more closer to my younger sister Holly because we're a little bit more similar. But I think we're both pretty close anyway. But she's just so different for me. It's kind of funny.
So way to spark the conversation there,
Yeah.
Alexa.
Alright.
Gotta say, no, good for you. It's like the interview process.
To
Yeah.
find
Yeah, you
out.
should have just done this for your interview. Huh?
Yeah, I should. That would have been great. All right. Well, I guess since we can get back to the
I guess
music,
it's
I'm
like-
sure somebody
yeah.
wants to listen to the rest of the 90s at
I
noon.
know, no one
Sorry.
wants to, yeah.
We get you back to some music. We'll see what ends up playing if we get cut off. It's AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. .1 FM, streaming live 24/7 at ames.edu/radio, AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. How's everybody doing? I have Preston with me.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing good?
Last time I checked, yes.
Last time you checked.
I just checked. I'm doing good.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm glad you checked. Because you never know until you check if you're doing good.
I know. You have to.
Like, it could be a mystery. You never know.
Do you ever go onto Google Maps and just like for fun? You never know. Just like
I did that when I think my freshman year of high school or something. Whenever it first came out.
When she was a child.
Yeah, when I was a child.
No, yeah,
I don't have time for stuff like that.
I'll find myself doing it all the time.
I know there's like a list of things that people see that are like really weird or really funny on Google Maps.
I know. I just look it up. I just try to find my house or something. The school maybe.
It's like look for something familiar.
Yeah, just something.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yes, I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm not kidding you. Here I am.
Oh, I can see it. Wow, he actually is.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, so. One of those days, I tell you what.
One of those days where you just got to do it.
You got to do it.
You got to do it.
It needs to be done today.
Yes, it's like I just have to do it. I have an inclination.
This is it. I get to show like the whole world here and like turn.
Is that Google Earth?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I'm like turning the world here, and
now it's upside down.
I know. It's like dark there, and what?
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see like all the lights where lights are on. That is so cool.
I'm telling you. Yeah, see.
Everyone should go on Google Maps now.
He's not a nut anymore, is he? No, yeah, he's a.
It's actually really cool.
This is normal.
Go check it out. You can see how where it's dark, like daytime and nighttime on the Earth. That's kind of cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm turning it. It's pretty cool.
That looks amusing.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. That's probably better than whatever I was gonna say.
I'll
just casually flip through Facebook, and sometimes I stop on a makeup tutorial. And I'm like, wait, I don't wear makeup. I don't know why I really care, and then I just keep scrolling. It's weird.
I found Hawaii.
Oh, you did?
Yep. So.
Very nice. I'm glad. Is Hawaii still there? I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the question. Good.
Yep.
We gotta check. Gotta make sure because I want to go to Hawaii. So if it's missing, I'd be kind of upset.
I've never been to Hawaii before.
I've never have either, but I want to. It sounds really cool. I want to go scuba diving and see all the fish.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Are you afraid of sharks or anything like that, though?
No, I'm not. I want to go pet a shark. Be like, hello, shark.
What?
Oh, I'd probably get in the water and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, so really quick story that I shouldn't have brought up sharks, but I'm going to.
Whatever.
So I went to Branson, Missouri last month, and anyway, I got to go and swim in the lake. The lake's called Table Rock Lake.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, it's really cool. And the lake is super warm. It's like the warmest lake I've ever been to. It's like bathtub water.
That's
it's
so
crazy.
Weird.
Yeah, it's freaking wonderful. But it was really cool. I've got to stop saying freaking. I say freaking a lot.
I didn't notice that you say that a lot. So you must not say it horribly often.
Just listen to my show sometime.
That's your word.
That's my word. That's my comfort word. But anyway, went to Table Rock Lake, and it's a big snake-looking lake. It's huge. I can show you right there to show you. It's that.
Oh, that's kind of. It's like a weird if you think of a weird squiggly.
It's a weird squiggly thing.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, and so I went there and I jumped off the back of our boat. We took our boat up there,
right?
And I somehow cut my leg jumping off.
Ooh.
And I dug my toenail into my side of my leg, and so it was cut. It wasn't that bad. I think you still have a scar there.
It just sounds bad.
And so I jumped off. I cut my foot, and I was bleeding in the water.
Right.
And so we're swimming around, and all of a sudden I look down in the water
in
the lake, and I'm not kidding you. The lake is semi-clear, so you can kind of see what's in the water, right? I look down, and there's something there.
There's some.
I'm seeing it looks like an eel to me.
Oh, that's weird.
And so I freak out.
Right.
And I go, whoa, and I scream, and I'm a lot louder than that. I turned to a woman there. And so anyway, I look back and I realize, it was just my foot. My foot was hanging out. Okay, that's what I think, right? I'm thinking that now.
Right, you're like, well, there's nothing.
And so my brother Connor, he's up on the back of the boat. My sister's behind me in the water. She has her life jacket. I didn't have my life jacket on.
Well, geez, Preston.
I know.
That's not safe.
I should have it on.
Get it together.
I know. I wasn't prepared for this. And so anyway, she's directly behind me because she's kind of freaked out now because I kind of freaked out, you know? And so Connor's on the boat looking over us.
Right.
And obviously he's like, dude, there's something next to you in the water. And I'm like...
You're like, wow, thanks.
So I'm like thinking, so I wasn't crazy.
Right. It's like, obviously there's something there.
And so now I see it coming after me, and it smells the blood from my foot.
Right.
And so I'm like, so I freak out, and my sister kicks me towards it. She's right behind me, so I go flying forward.
Oh my gosh.
She kicks me, and then I have to. I just go screaming out of the lake, and so I almost got attacked by an eel or something.
Oh my gosh, that's weird. Because there are like lake eels, but I don't think they're common in the United States, at least what I know. But that's creepy.
I don't know what it was. It was some kind of like snakefish,
something.
It was something that just wasn't cool. Because it smelled the blood from my foot,
Right. Well, because it's like, there's food, and then it's like, that's really big, so I don't know.
I don't know. It's good luck trying to take me down.
Right, it's like, okay.
I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, it's like, if I'm going down, you're going down too.
So it was so I don't know what we were supposed to talk about here in this segment.
I don't know.
When I brought up the fish.
I don't know, but that was probably the best thing that's come up all day.
There we go.
So I guess we'll get back to music.
I got plenty of music. Plenty of stories. Yeah. Plenty of music, too, if we sing.
Well, stories and music, it's all that matters.
Swing low.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll get back to the music. We have Red Light King and Starset coming up for you on AM Student Radio, the way radio should be.
We were born to ride my demons.
AM Student Radio, the way radio should be. How's everybody doing? We have some Ames weather and news for you. Yeah.
Dum dum dum.
Dum dum dum. We should get that.
Like I know
that news tone.
Do you see these 3 things here?
Yeah.
Those are hotkeys, and
that's what it's for.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But they don't have them configured or anything like that. So, but once we get that done,
we need to get on that. That would be so cool.
Get on the horse.
Yeah, there you go.
Join the professionals.
We could have all the cheesy sounds. That'd be great.
I know.
It would make us like the latest and greatest. It'd be awesome.
We'd be sweet.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. We'd be then great.
Yes.
We're almost great.
We're getting close.
We're getting there.
We're almost there. All right, in Windsor, looks like we're at 77 degrees. High of 82, clear all day, so that's lovely. Fort Lupton, we're at 78, high of 83, and clear all day. Loveland, we're at 79 degrees, high of 82, and guess what? Clear all day. Woo! And then Greeley, we're at 79, high of 82, and clear all day as well, so that's exciting. Some nice weather. Throughout the week, it looks like it's supposed to be in the 80s, but then Tuesday it's start to cool down dramatically, so...
Well,
all those people that love fall.
I'm one of them.
That's all you need.
That's all I needed. That's all I wanted. All right, some things going on around the campus. I messed it up again. Phi.
It's like
I keep wanting to say thigh for some reason. I know. Because it's like thigh.
Well, it's just kind of a weird word.
I know. So Phi Theta Kappa new member induction is tonight. So September 28th. That's today. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be from 6:30 p.m. And to whenever they end it, who knows?
I think it's at 8. 6:30 to 8 is what I heard.
It may go forever.
Yeah, it could just go forever and ever and ever, and I will never be back here.
Continuous cookies and cupcakes.
God, that would be so nice, though.
And refreshments. He will be in the Cornerstone building, so you can go see Anna get inducted tonight. Woo. That's where she will be. Yep. Midterm week is coming up, folks. October 10th to the 14th. So keep that in mind. Get ready for those finals or those midterms. Those not,
yeah, not the finals.
Whatever, they're all the same.
Get prepared for finals too, though.
We do.
Those are important.
Yeah, those are. The point is they're coming up, and we want you to study for those and be prepared. The October is amongst us. What day is it today? The 28th?
Yeah, today's the 28th.
Yeah, 28th. So do we get, how many days do we get in September? 31?
I think
30 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy. It's going to be here
coming
before we
soon.
know it. It's going to be here this week or by the weekend. Anyway, what else is going on? We're having a scheduled networked down days, so not just a day, and that will be from October 14th to the 16th. Basically, after midterms end, they're shutting this place down, so don't plan to get on the website, anything like that. So.
Yep. Just like any other network down day,
Fun
if you've
stuff.
Experienced it.
Yeah. Boring stuff. Oh, also, I should talk about this too. National Society of Leadership and Success is having a new member orientation October 10th. 10th and 1st. Yeah. So the 1st and then the 10th.
Yeah.
Both at 11 a.m. I'm sure probably till 2 or 1. And that's also going to be in the Cornerstone building.
Yep.
As well, they're having a leadership training day or days, right. October 1st and the 11th from... oh, you know what?
I think it's from 11 to 2.
Oh, wow, look at this. They have it looking like it's from... Oh, this could make a sane person go mad. hence my madness. All right, so we're gonna go back here. The new member orientation is the 1st, and that'll be from 10 to 11, and then the leadership training is the same day after that from 11 to 2.
Yep.
So.
I'll be there that day too, so everyone should come say hi. It's a Saturday.
Oh,
so
cool. So
give up your Saturday
what do you?
to come say
What do
hi.
you do there? Do you just?
It's like if you were invited to join the NSLS, I think I said that right. You go in and get inducted. Like you're like kind of learn about the thing, and you do some other steps to get towards induction because you got to do a handful of things before you get inducted. So this should be kind of a fun time.
Like what is NSLS? Whatever it is.
It's for student leaders, like for people, the students to learn how to be a leader, to get them like kind of. I don't know, just to be above like the rest of the crowd. Like so it's like I know how to be a leader, and so when I'm in the workforce, it's like I know how to
just
like,
a little bit better than everybody.
Just a little bit. I think that's. But I don't know. It's kind of cool. So I'm kind of excited to see what it's all gonna be about.
Well, sweet. That's good. Yeah, it looks kind of fun. I've been hearing the ads on the radio. For
right.
It.
Yeah,
and
we have them.
I've been thinking about kind of like trying to see what it is, but then I'm like, I have so much on my plate right now.
Right.
I don't need another piece of turkey or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a big meal. You know?
That would make sense.
I have a Thanksgiving dinner plate right now. And I don't need any more.
Yeah, you can't put any more turkey on your table.
No, too much.
Too much.
I have 7 turkeys there already.
You have 7 turkeys.
For one person.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of turkeys.
That's a lot of turkeys.
I'm keeping myself busy, so 3 jobs. See, really though, I work for H&M.
Right.
I do Aspen Creek Sound.
Right.
Now Spirit Halloween.
That's so exciting.
School full time.
Right. That's a lot.
And then I'm also the PCP for Boulder County Precinct 406.
Oh wow.
Which doesn't suck up too much time, but
still is a thing.
It still is a thing. So once the problem is they don't give me anything to do. But the point is, I have a lot,
Right, you've got a lot going. So, if I had that much stuff going, I think I would cry.
It's all in life. Plus homework, and then I have to have time to socialize.
Right, it's like, gosh,
and
there's
sleep.
no time.
And
when
sleep.
are you supposed to sleep? There's no sleeping time.
There's a reason I sleep in till 10, Blaze. Just so you know. There's a reason, okay? I hope you're listening. Okay. Good. Had to get my personal message in.
Right, you gotta get that across.
Yep.
No better way.
He needs to understand.
It's like, get it together.
Yeah, I know. All right.
I guess we'll get back to the music.
Yeah,
So
back to
somebody's
the
probably wants to listen. Oh, that reminds me. I have my song of the day. I'll just do it real quick. My song of the day today is Pearl Jam. I just recently got into them. I think they're really interesting. So I'm going to play one of their songs, The Fixer, so you guys can listen to that. And then I have 3 Days Grace coming up for you as well. And AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. .9.1 FM, AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. I still have Preston here with me.
Yeah, I'm kind of here just to annoy her, I think, today.
I'm kidding. I don't think so.
I don't think yet.
No, not yet, at least.
When I do, though, let me know. And
okay.
And then I'll stop.
That's okay. I'm like the queen of annoyance. So
okay.
I might do that first. I might be the annoying first. So I have my top 10 lists, but we're doing it a little differently. So I have 5, and Preston has 5, and we're going to do those. So it's kind of like a top 5 list, I guess.
Top 5 times 2 list.
Yeah, it's top 5 times 2. So it'd be great. Yeah, so our top 10 list today is the 5 best bands or artists that you have seen live or like have like heard are great live. So I guess I'll start with my number 5. So I saw, when was this? The early 2015, I think. No, it was September, or late 2014. I saw Godsmack. They're super good. They're a heavy band, but they're so fun to see because they like put on such a good show. They played like a game in the middle of the show where like he like had cups full of beer, like red Solo cups full of beer, and he tried to throw them out into the crowd to see if someone could catch it upright. And if you caught it upright, it's like woohoo! But it was really entertaining to try and see these people trying to catch these beer cups up, like right side up, and he's just like he's like chucking them.
Oh,
so it's
really?
hysterical, and it was really cool. So I think that's why I like that show so much. But it was really entertaining. I love when like bands like put on such a good show.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So I'm guessing it's my turn now.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so this is a artist that, and I didn't change it, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to keep it.
Nice.
That I want to see really bad. I think this is going to be my next concert I really want to go to. It's coming up. It's a country singer. His name's Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson. Yes.
And so I really want to see Alan Jackson. He's coming to Fiddler's Green soonish. I'll have to look that up when he's coming. But I want to go see him, and I want to take my grandparents to go see him too. But
that'd be cool to see him. I didn't know he was still touring.
I couldn't. He's really aged. I saw him in that
Right.
in a video earlier today. But the reason I want to kind of see these people is because like at this point, really now we're not really facing retirement because he would retired.
Right.
Whatever. They're gonna do it until they die.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I mean, unless their health.
Right.
can't
Unless they like
allow them to
literally
do it.
can't. Right.
And so the thing is, like, I want to see these bands, I want to see these artists before they stop doing it.
Right. And that's
Because I'm
good.
thinking about now when my kids are, in their teens, 10 to 18,
Right.
these bands are not going to be there because they're either going to be dead or they're going to be so
Right.
old that they can't do it anymore.
Right. Good point.
And so, like, that's why I try to go see as many of these shows as I can because there's, like I said, like with Godsmack, they're going to be
Right.
around for years to come.
Right.
But like AC/DC and Def Leppard,
Right.
REO Speedwagon,
Right. They aren't going to be.
the
around
guys are like
forever.
70s already. So another
Right.
10 years, they're going to be
Right.
They'll be in the home,
Right,
or they'll
right.
be in the ground.
Right,
And so it's
right.
like we shouldn't laugh about that, but it's kind of the truth, though. You know.
Right. So you got to
And-
take the opportunity to see them when you can.
And I'm not sure how old Alan Jackson is. I'm gonna look that up real
I
fast.
don't know.
But
'cause-
he's up there in age.
Yeah, I know he's
you know?
fairly older.
Let's see how old he is. He is. Type in age. Come on, AGE. And they say he is 57.
Really?
Well, I don't
thought he was-
believe that at
Yeah,
all.
I feel like he's older. Is that
but-
what Wikipedia says?
No, but Google says that.
Oh, that's weird. I thought he was older. I could have sworn he was older.
Yeah,
maybe,
I
guess
would've.
maybe he's not. Maybe he just didn't age very well.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
know.
right to me. But
That's
he's
weird.
coming to Fiddler's Green.
So that has to be this month because they can't have him
yeah.
out there too long.
October 1st. So,
nice. Yeah, so it's coming
so
up.
it's coming up very soon, and that'll
Yeah.
be a Saturday. So yeah, I want to go see him. I've never been to Fiddler's Green.
Fiddler's Green is a cool venue. You just can't sit on the sides because then you can't really see the back of the stage.
Oh,
But it's
really?
it's such a beautiful venue. It's really cool.
Yeah, I've heard it's cool, but I hear it's like also like if you're on the back side too, you can't even see the stage.
No,
'Cause
like if
it's a
you're
big
because you
hill.
can buy tickets in the lawn, which I don't recommend you doing. It's way cheaper, but you can't see anything because at that point it's like if you have you been to Red Rocks, right?
No,
No,
never
gosh.
either. Yeah,
It's like if you were at the Pepsi Center and you were all the way in the back, furthest away from the stage, all the way up.
Oh.
It'd be like that.
Oh, wow.
So you can't really see anything, so it kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
But it's worth it to spend the money to get better seats, at least
Well,
somewhere.
I
Not
think so
Milan.
too. I think it's if you're gonna go to a concert, pay
Right.
some money to go see.
Right.
him,
Because
you know?
there's no fun, especially those big concerts to go, and then like you can't see it anything.
yeah.
It's like because I'm such a visual person. It's like I go to see. It's like if I wanted to just listen to it, I would have went home and listened to the music.
Yeah, or just
It's
like
I
put
wanna
on a
see
live
them.
album. You
Right.
know?
Yeah. It's like I want to see them. So
Yeah.
that's
No,
huge. For
I
me.
agree with you 100%.
You're right.
Yeah, so Alan Jackson, I really want to see him.
That would be
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to listen to him when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My
Well,
parents
you know,
listened
and,
to him.
and like I said, I don't know all that. I mean, "Don't Rock the Jukebox."
Right.
That was like one of my favorite songs from him. And then he did like the 9/11 song,
Right.
and that was a big one. And then just a whole bunch of like "Way Down South." He just says
Right.
all these
Just
fun
classic
songs.
country songs.
So yeah, I want to see him.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so that's my number 5.
Nice. All right, so my number 4, you probably don't know who this is, but it's Mushroom Head, so they're really cool.
I've heard of Mushroom Head.
Yeah, I think because I told you.
Do they have mushroom heads?
No.
Okay, good. I'm just
I
gonna
don't know, that would be really ironic.
Well, yeah, it would be, yeah. I mean,
It'd
it makes
be cool.
sense at that
right.
point.
I think they're such a cool band. I think right now they used to have 7 members. They have 5 now. But they're really fun to see because they have like super creepy masks, which are super cool, and they
yeah.
change them out every once in a while, and they sell them online after the show. So I think it's really cool.
Oh, no.
They're like $600 though, at least.
Oh,
like
boy.
they start the bidding at $600, but they're such a cool band to see because they have 2 percussionists, and so they have 2 big water drums, what they call them. It's like 2 like bass drums that and they're like hitting them during the show, and it's super cool. But they put water on them, so it's like sprays water all over the place.
Cool.
Yeah, and I like the last time I saw them, I was like right in front of one of them. And it was so cool. I think I got like almost soaking wet, but it was so fun. It was so cool because they put on such a great show. They have like all these LED lights and everything. And they did a cover of Prince. Oh, that Dove song, the one with the dove.
When Doves Cry?
Yeah, they did.
We
that.
heard it earlier.
Yeah,
today.
They did a
okay.
cover of that. And it was really cool. They're just so fun to see. And then I met some of the members after the show, so it
Oh,
was
cool.
really cool.
You go all out for concerts, don't
Oh yeah,
you?
I go all out.
Oh,
It's like if I
man.
go to a concert, it's gotta be. I gotta be front
the
and
VIP
center.
pass.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
VIPs are expensive. If you can get them, they're like $600 plus. It's
They're insane.
Nuts. It's like, well, I won't get VIP, but I'll get as close as I can.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because sometimes if you go to like smaller venues, like at the Summit, it's like sometimes you can find band members at the end of the show, and they'll be like outside and be like, "Hello." So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I met Taylor Swift's guitarist.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, his name's
super
Grant.
cool.
Grant Michelson, I think was his name.
Huh. That's
I don't know.
cool.
And then I met her backup dancers.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
really cool.
they were sure good looking. So
it counts
a
for
picture
some-
somewhere. Yeah. I was like, Grandma,
Right.
just keep taking pictures. Keep going.
So
I have
just-
my arm around her. I'm like, hey, just
Right.
keep it coming. Yeah.
Post it on Facebook like,
I'll
look
stay
what
in
I
forever.
did.
Yeah.
Right. It's like this
I'll
is
be your
like
buddy.
the best day of my life.
Yeah. It was cool. It was.
That's
it was
hysterical. What's your number 4?
And number 4. Okay, so this is a guy I want to see really badly, and I got the chance to. So this is a funny story.
Yeah.
So my ex-girlfriend bought me tickets to go see this guy, and of course we had broken up. Like, I mean,
That's
I'm not
so
kidding you, like a month and a half before the show.
That's so
And
funny.
I was like, hey. I didn't realize. It was me that ended it too. I'm the idiot. I'm the dingus
Right,
that
it's just like, ugh.
didn't hold on till the show.
Or it's just like,
And
ugh.
so it's Billy
Jeez,
Joel.
Preston. Oh,
And so I want to
very
see
cool.
Billy Joel really badly.
Right.
And once again, if before he goes and stops
Right, it's
doing
like, I
it.
have to go see him.
So anyway, so we were like, we had broken up for about a month, and I realized, oh crap, she bought tickets to go see Billy Joel.
Right. And
So
you're
I'm like, hey, can we go see that show, please? You know, and
You're like-
she's like, I don't really want to just give him back to you. I want to make sure we can work this out. I'm like, oh yeah,
It's
no
like,
problem.
okay. It's like, I want to
And
see
then
Billy
so
Joel.
something comes up where I just stop talking to her for something, and I'm being stupid because I keep forgetting about the concert, right?
Right.
It's like the day of the concert, I'm like, hey.
You're like, oh my gosh.
So are we going to go to that show tonight? Oh, she's like, I give it to my mom and my aunt. I'm like, well,
It's like, well, all that effort
that
was wasted.
settled that right away, huh?
It's like, all right, well, it's like, bye.
yeah,
See
no,
you
I-
never.
No, I still talk to her every day. So
Oh, that's
I'm a nutcase, but she's a nutcase too. We're both
that's
nutcases.
cool.
I know, but yeah. So Billy Joel's the next person I want to go see, and I'm making sure I buy the tickets.
Yes,
So,
I think it's more secure that
yes,
way.
I think
You
I'd
won't
like to
lose
think
them.
so. Yeah. So
Right, there you go.
when so that's
That
my
might
next
work
show.
out a little better.
But he puts on. Not really an entertaining show, but the people sing along, and I think
Right.
when you can sing along to every show,
God, I
it's
love
just
that.
it's just as entertaining as
Right.
being
Yeah.
entertained. So
It's awesome to just be there in the moment. It's
Yeah,
really
it's-
cool.
I mean, like I said, I've seen him do tons of shows on like live concerts and stuff
Right.
like that. But I want to see him live.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be super
Yeah,
cool.
so-
All right, I'll do my number 3, and then you'll do your number 3, and I
All
guess
right.
we'll stop, and then we'll leave the top 2 for later
for the moment
for
of
some
truth.
suspense. Yeah.
Solid.
So my number 3 is Korn.
Oh.
I've seen them 4 times. 4 times now. I'm working now to try to win tickets to see them for a 5th time.
There you
But
go.
they're such a great band live. Like, they literally could do anything, and I would love it. I think it's partially just how I like the music, and the bass isn't like, if you went to a pop concert, it's like the bass is just awkwardly loud, and it's just like almost kills your ears. It's like I can feel the bass, and it just feels so good. And it's just like, and people, well, actually, I think one of the first times I saw them, there's like a group of people right in front of me. And I went with my mom and my 2 sisters. And then there's these people in front of us, and I think it was 2 women and 2 guys. So they had been drinking heavily.
Oh, okay.
And the show had barely just started. So this one girl right in front of me, like, is so drunk.
She's
And
plastered already.
Yeah, she's just plastered. And I think it's only like 7 o'clock. So it's
Oh,
like the show goes on till like midnight. And she's like stumbling around, and like, so she's standing up because like someone's playing. And she's falling all over the place. She falls into like my seat, and she like
Oh,
falls into her
no.
friend next to her. And it was a
that's
mess.
the
And these
most-
2 guys next to her were like laughing because they think it's hilarious. But it's like, someone take her somewhere. It's like that poor
someone
thing.
escort her out of here.
Yeah,
please.
I think her friend took her somewhere because I'm assuming she threw up for like an hour because she
Ugh.
was so drunk. I was like, that's entertaining.
That's
I'll remember
never
that
fun,
forever.
you know.
Yeah, it's
No,
like,
she
God.
probably won't remember it at all.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah,
she would.
so-
That's why I don't get it. It's like, you paid like, and we had pretty good seats. I was like, you paid like $80 a seat for this.
Maybe
so-
she didn't like Korn. She was forced to go to Korn.
Maybe not. I don't know.
And
She looks like
so-
a Korn fan though. I think she was.
Oh,
wearing a
well,
shirt.
then there you go.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
that's,
so-
then that's pointless.
Right. Yeah, that was a cool show though. I think they taped that show live, and they put one of those live. Yeah, and they taped part of the song and put it on one of their albums, and then I think the live version's on YouTube. I watched it a couple times.
Do you see yourself at all in it?
No,
Oh,
no. I wish
no.
that'd be so cool.
That would be cool. I think it'd be so cool to be like watching a live show, like a
Right.
live concert, and it's like, oh wait, that's me. Like, you know.
Right, yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah, there's another live video that was taken at another band I saw. I saw Periphery. They were at the Summit. And it's like, I couldn't see me, but I knew exactly where I was. I was like, I'm in their video. It was super cool.
So like, do they just like lip sync then the whole time? They like.
I don't know. I think they record it. I think they record it live or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So like, they
Yeah.
do they say that we're gonna record this live? Mm-mm. Oh, so they just
The
kinda
one
just,
they didn't. The other one I think they did. Well, I knew they were going to because I saw the truck, the Access TV truck.
Oh yeah.
So I knew they were going to film it because I think it was the Family Values tour. So they filmed all the bands that played like a little bit of them.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it was super cool. But that show was cool because they like Like, I think one of the members threw out their shoes at the end of the show. They threw out their drum heads. It was awesome. It was a cool show. Yeah,
and that's cool.
Awesome.
No, my uncle likes Korn a lot, and so I listened to some of their stuff. I'm kind of a few of their songs I know.
Right.
I have a feeling that one of these bands there's just a band I want to talk to you about a song,
right?
And I have a feeling it's gonna be on here either probably top 2. I almost can guarantee it.
Maybe.
All right, so my time for 3.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a band I've seen before, but a band I would do anything to see again. My favorite band of all time.
Right.
Rascal
This is
Flatts.
only your number 3?
I know.
Jeez.
Well, this is
your top 2 must be great.
I know they're wonderful in every way. No, yeah, Rascal Flatts is my favorite band, and I've seen them before once, and I missed like half the concert because
bummer.
Fun story, that's not so fun, was my sister was dancing to Taylor Swift.
Right.
All these songs, right? And Taylor Swift finally ended, and this guy comes down. He's like, "Hey, you look like a pretty good Taylor Swift fan. You want to go see? Do you want to go meet Taylor Swift?"
Huh.
And we're like, "Well, yeah,
it's like, obviously
we want to go meet
cool.
Taylor Swift,
Right.
So we stayed to watch the opening songs of Rascal Flatts,
Huh.
like 1 or 2, maybe just the first song. We leave, and and this lady takes us down to this area where we meet.
Oh my gosh,
the lead guitarist.
That is so cool.
We don't meet Taylor Swift though,
right?
And
so
of course, my sister was like 6 or 7 at the time, and so she is just hysterical. Oh yeah, on the way there, she's just going crazy.
Oh my gosh!
And then find out she doesn't get to meet Taylor Swift.
That's such a bummer.
And so she's just crying the rest of the concert.
And you're like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, that just kind of sucks. So first of all, we missed like 3 or 4 songs from Rascal Flatts, and then it's like we don't get to meet Taylor Swift.
Right, so it's like, well, thanks for nothing.
And I guess I shouldn't even say that. That time we didn't meet anybody. But it was the next time when we went to go see Taylor Swift and Kelly Pickler for Hunter, and for my sister, her name's Hunter. And then we got to go meet the dancers and
that's cool.
Grant Michelson. But but I want to see them live again because when I saw them,
your first time it wasn't.
Yeah, no, it was, and they had like their 2008 album out, so I want to see their new stuff again.
Yeah,
so
that would be cool.
I
like their 2008 stuff.
Yeah,
I think it was really good.
Still Feels Good was their album they put out, and that's my favorite album from them.
That's awesome.
It's a good album. But anyway, I really want to see them again.
That's super cool. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so we'll save our top 2 for next time. So stick around. We'll have that for you. It's going to be really interesting to see what we have for our top 2. So get you back to music. We have Pop Evil and Hailstorm coming up for you on AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. Me and Preston here, as we were earlier, if you were listening.
The whole day here on on your show,
Just taking over the world right now. We've got
taking over your airwaves.
Yeah, you better be listening. All right, so we got some weather and news for you real quick. In Windsor, we're at 77 right now. High of 83 and clear all day. Fort Lupton, we're at 79 degrees. High of 82 and clear all day as well. Loveland, we're at 79 degrees, high of 78. Somebody obviously missed that. It's 79, not 78. And clear all day. And then in Greeley, we're at 80 right now and a high of 80 and clear all day as well. Looks like there's a chance of thunderstorms for everywhere on Tuesday. 60% chance right now. So
right on. Right on.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on. Some stuff going on around the campus. The Phi Theta Kappa new member induction is happening tonight, so September 28th. That's the day, from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. We were thinking, and in the Cornerstone building. So go there if you want to watch Anna get inducted. She really appreciate the help. Hey, maybe I'll show up.
Or just go if you're supposed to go.
Yeah, or just go if you're supposed to be there too. That would also be good.
Yeah, that would be probably helpful.
The National Society in Leadership and Success is having a new member orientation October 1st from 10 to 11 a.m. And then that same day, there will be that leadership training from still on October 1st from 11 to 2 p.m. also in the Cornerstone building. Keep in mind, guys, that also midterm week is coming up October 10th to the 14th. So get studying. I'm kidding. No one studies this early.
Yeah, nobody studies this early.
No
I don't think. I mean, I might, but
I don't think anyone studies anymore at all.
Not anymore. I have one midterm, so maybe I'll study for it.
Yeah, I got 2.
Well,
unless we have the broadcast announcing.
I don't think we have one.
I doubt it.
I don't think so. All right, maybe I have 2. Maybe I should check.
I don't know. Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
And keep it also in mind, too, that once midterm week ends on that 14th, from the 14th to the 16th in October, it'll be scheduled network down days. So you can access My Aims or get onto probably the website, but you can get onto My Aims and register for classes and stuff like that. So you won't be welcomed there.
So just stay off.
Just don't even do it anyway. So anyway, that's kind of it. Then there's a second 5-week mini session, but I'm not sure what that is. So
yeah, we still need to figure that out. I guess maybe next time
haven't done
we'll figure it
our
out.
research,
Sorry, guys.
I know.
We're awful.
I know. We
bad at our
apologize.
job.
We're not funded. We're not paid. That's
True.
why.
We are not paid.
We're paying to do our job. What?
That's reverse.
So we have a bucket in here if you want to come, donate.
Yeah, like
some.
donate to the student
donate
radio
to,
people.
donate to the Allen Foundation here.
There you go.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
That was just set up 5 seconds ago.
I know.
Yeah.
It was my banker came through and it's ready to go.
Yeah,
so.
there you go.
I have my cube here. I'll just take your credit card.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Yep,
Yeah, exactly. Easy way to do it.
You can sign and
so
get a
everybody
seat.
can do it.
Yep. So
Yeah.
no worries.
There we go. Perfect. I guess we'll get back to some music. We've got the rest of our top 5 lists.
So like the top 2s.
Yeah, we just have the top 2s. Stick around. I think I know Preston, one of his is really good, so stick around for that. It's going to be really interesting. So we've got 21 Pilots and Saliva coming up for you next on AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. Me and Preston are here. Got the rest of our top 10 list, or top 5 list times 2.
Ooh, it's a moment of truth.
It's a moment of truth. Everybody, do drum roll.
So, yeah, I know, yeah. Should I go ahead and start then?
Yeah, go ahead and start. You go
All
for
right,
it.
So this is a band that I really, really wanted to see this year, but didn't quite get the chance to. We tried buying tickets for them, but they were sold out.
Ooh, bummer. I hate
And
that.
I realized that this is a band that should not do. So just some quick, really. You have stadiums and arenas in my mind.
Right.
Okay.
Right. There's
Sometimes
two
you
different
can
things.
arenas are more like basketball, hockey kind
Right.
of stuff.
Right.
Okay. Stadiums are football.
Right.
That's the difference. Or even baseball.
Right, like indoors and outdoors. I think
Yes.
is
Well,
the
and
difference.
they even have indoor stadiums too,
True,
stuff like that.
true,
So,
true.
just kind of that's the context, okay?
Right.
This is a band that I don't think personally should even be attempting to go to arenas. They should just stick to stadiums.
But they're in arenas?
They went to Denver. They went to the Pepsi Center, and Center's arena is kind of the same thing in my mind.
Right.
I don't think they should waste time because I think that they will sell out too quickly.
True. Although in Colorado, we don't have very many good places for big bands to play. That's
It is
literally the
tough.
only big place that we have.
Well, I mean, if you want to, you could go ahead and rent out Invesco or Sports Authority
True. But I think it
and
costs too
Coors. I think you can make it back.
I don't think very many bands go
You
there.
two
Oh.
did it. Luke Bryan had done it a few years. I think they could do it. AC/DC
Right.
is who I'm
Right.
talking about,
Ah.
and I want to see AC/DC like more than ever I've ever wanted to see him before. And I don't
Right.
think they should go and buy the space at Pepsi Center. I think they should just go ahead and do a stadium tour because I think regardless they'll get
Right.
money
They'll-
out of it,
they'll probably
and they'll
sell
sell
out
out
either
too.
way.
Yeah, and so I want to see AC/DC, but I couldn't see him because they sold out so freaking fast. And I
Right.
said freaking there because
Right.
I'm mad because they sold it out so quickly. And
Right. It's so frustrating.
oh, it is.
Well, when they say it's sold out, it's like all these ticket holders that buy them all, and then it costs twice as much.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like,
all
well,
third
that's cool.
party dealers. And
Yeah, I hate that.
yeah, it's and they make a sweet
make a
profit
killing.
off of it.
Yeah, they make a killing.
And so, I don't know. That's who I want to see, but I haven't had the chance to. And of course, the lead singer of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, no
Right.
longer sings for him. So
Right, so that's a bummer.
I missed my golden opportunity.
Right, God, I
but-
hate when that happens.
I know,
I did that
yeah.
with Misfits. They just did their reunion, and they just said they'll never do it again. It's like,
Oh,
that's
joy.
cool.
Yeah,
Thanks
well,
so much. I just
There
totally
you go.
missed that.
And so that's the kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yep.
That'd be cool to see them just because they're such a legendary band.
Oh yeah, they're like the greatest rock. They're one of the greatest rock bands of all time. I think of
Yeah.
like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin,
Right.
the Who,
And then
the
AC/DC.
Stones, AC/DC.
Right.
That's
Easily.
who I think of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they should. They're pretty great, and I won't be able to see them anymore. So, dang it,
Bummer.
dang it. Yeah. So,
You just have to stick with live videos. Or something.
yes, that's
Yeah.
I have to
Go
settle.
see the cover bands.
Yeah, really. Oh man, no, Your number 2.
My number 2, okay, so I don't know if you know who this is. Hollywood Undead. So everyone knows like their one song that came out, I think I was in middle school, and I forget which song it was. I think it's called Number 5, but it's like a party song. And so I like them because they have, I think there's a total of 5 of them, and 4 of them do vocals.
Oh,
it's kind of like a rap rock band, so it's kind of, they have a really interesting dynamic. But I've seen them twice. The first time I saw them was when I saw that really drunk lady in front of me at Korn.
Okay.
So that was really fun. And they threw one of their shoes out. That was really cool. But then the second time I saw them, I actually won tickets to see them.
Oh,
so I was
no.
like, this is so awesome.
How'd you win tickets?
There's like this website called TuneSpeak, and you can win tickets for like all sorts of different concerts. It's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
And they
super
still
cool.
do it?
Yeah, and you do like you do it like points. Like if you watch like videos, then you get like 5 points, and if you like look at
cool.
pictures, you get like a point. And then like as many points as you have is like as many entries you have.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to do this one with Korn, and I think there's a total. Last I checked, like I think yesterday, there was 91,000 entries, and I have like I think I have 1,133.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's
It's
like half. No, I'm
dedication.
kidding.
Yeah.
That right there is dedication.
It's like I better win, but I saw. So I won tickets to see them, and they throw a party. Like if you want to go to like if you're one of those people that goes like wants to go like drink and go to a club, you should just go to one of their concerts instead. It's like they just throw a party because most of their songs are about partying, which is cool.
Yeah.
Which I don't really party, so I don't know why I enjoy that.
I know.
But their other songs are like kind of like some of them are like doom and gloom, but some of them are kind of fun. But they're so fun to see because they're like 5
very
of
cool.
them, and they're super goofy, and it's just
Oh, really?
They're so good at interacting with the crowd. It's
Really?
awesome. Yeah, it is so cool.
Well, yeah, I've never really. I don't really think of them. I guess really.
Right.
You know, I mean, I know of them. I know
Right.
of them though. Yeah, I mean,
Right. I
if
think everyone's roughly heard of them before.
I think if I heard a song I know from them, I think I know.
Yeah, you
who they-
probably would. I would
Yeah.
play it on air, but it's horribly inappropriate. But
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't do that.
no, can't be
Yeah.
having that.
But I bet they're pretty wild
Yeah.
shows then, huh?
Yeah, they're so fun. Oh my gosh, they're so fun. I saw them at the Summit, which is my favorite venue.
Where's
besides
that
Red
at?
Rocks. It's in Denver, downtown
Okay.
Denver. So it's kind of hard to get to and hard to park, but it's
Oh.
kind of really cool venue. It's kind of little.
Is it like close to the Pepsi Center at all, or?
It's like it's down the street from Coors Field, like 2 blocks down
Oh,
from Coors
okay.
Field. It's on
Is it
Blake Street.
more of like a club setting, or is it more of a?
Not really. It's a venue, so they always have bands there.
So it's a pretty big place.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent sized place because they
Mm-hmm.
have like a floor and then like an upstairs. Like if I'm trying to think of
Oh,
like
cool.
the size of the room, might be a little bit bigger than the size of the lobby. And then they have like an upstairs that they open sometimes if they're super
Oh,
full.
right
But
on.
yeah, that was such a good show. That like it was fun.
Yeah.
I went with my ex, which he wasn't very fun to go with because he doesn't like them. So
Prius
he,
boy?
like, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it wasn't very fun to go with him, but I had a blast.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so that was super cool.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, and I should look more into them.
Yeah, they're interesting. They're like a rappy rock band.
Sweet.
Cool. I
Yeah.
love them.
All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I will go ahead and look up more.
Look them up.
Yeah, I will. I will now. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do number
yeah,
one
you're number
now.
one. Go for it.
So if my mom or my grandma or my brothers are listening to this, they probably already know who the number one artist I want to see or see again is.
Right.
But this is a guy who changed the face of country music. He made it cool. That's what he did. And I seen him. He was insanely successful throughout
Right.
basically 90 to like 2005.
Right.
And he made enough money where his great grandchildren will never have to work.
Probably. Yeah.
Yes,
I wouldn't
and
be surprised.
that's what he said. And this guy is known for giving low ticket prices, and selling out
Huge
record
shows.
number shows. Yeah,
Right.
Garth Brooks.
I knew
Yes.
exactly who you were talking
Yep.
about.
So the cool thing about him is, so my parents, when I found out he was coming to Denver,
Right.
first of all, when I found out he was making a new album, I freaked
Right,
out.
you're
I'm
like,
like, this is cool, you know? And then
Right.
I found out he's going back on tour. I'm like, oh,
Right.
man, I
It's
hope
like,
he
I have
comes to
to see
Denver.
him. Right.
And what he was doing, though, was something really that's never been done before. He was announcing every week a new city he'd go
Oh.
to.
Huh.
They didn't just sit down one
He
day
wasn't known for months.
and say, yeah, they had no idea. They were just playing it by ear.
Wow.
Whichever city wanted him the most, he'll come to.
Wow.
Well, Denver obviously wanted him. Colorado wanted him.
Right.
He hasn't been there.
Yeah, he's hugely popular.
Yeah, the last time he
here.
was there was at McNichols Arena, which is a place, you know,
Right. Doesn't.
I don't even think they even use it anymore. I'm not sure if it's there still. But he came here and he sold out so quickly in minutes.
Right.
You know, they sell out.
Right.
that Denver said, okay, well, we're going to give you another show. So he
Yeah, I know
did
he
another
did
show.
2 shows. That was just recently, wasn't it? Like not
yes,
too long ago.
it wasn't. No, it was
Yeah.
back. Well, I guess it was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
not
I
too long
remember
ago.
hearing that. I remember
And
that.
then all of a sudden, 2 shows sold. The second show sold out
Right.
in less than a minute.
Right.
They gave him another show,
Oh my
3
gosh.
shows. They gave him overall 9 shows.
Holy
That
crap.
broke every single record ever made.
That is
It tripled the
insane.
record. And he beat the record that was like, I think it was like 7 shows,
Wow.
and so he beat it with 9. And guess whose record it was? His own.
Seriously?
I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh
So
my
I said,
gosh,
yeah,
that's so
he beat his
cool.
own record. So he
God, that's
holds
cool.
the record for selling out the most shows
Right.
at the same location in the
Gosh, that's
same amount of time. Yeah,
insane.
it's
Like
and
I
he
can't
had-
believe like I wonder if it's like if it was a lot of like the same people that wanted to see him like more than once, or if
Probably.
it was just like a lot of people that wanted to see him. Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
just
thinking because like
crazy.
Nevada probably came, Mexico probably came,
Right.
Wyoming I know
right.
came.
Right, because I
And-
know a lot of states around us like people usually skip on
Like,
tours.
Yeah, like Kansas, like they don't have nothing
yeah,
there. You
Kansas, Nebraska, New Mexico. I think those get skipped sometimes. So I
Yeah,
know a
and
lot of
so-
people travel here for shows.
know? Yeah, and so I almost guarantee you that's probably why
Mm-hmm.
it was so popular. But yeah, he broke every record. I thought
that's
that was
insane.
really cool.
That is so cool.
And he was there for like I think 4 nights. And the cool thing about his show too is he's known for low ticket prices.
Right.
Back in the day,
Right.
you know, $25 was expensive.
Right.
So he had like it was like $10 for a ticket
gosh.
back then. Now, you know, for an expensive ticket now is like
Right.
$200, you know,
Right.
somewhere around there. But he was giving it 65 flat rate.
wow.
That was it, $65
that is
for every ticket.
That is
Of course, my parents got scammed. Sorry, mom and dad, I'm
Ooh.
telling the story, but they got scammed and we had to
Ooh.
buy tickets for like $2,000. Yeah, it was a
Ooh.
third party. It was one of those things where and the problem is what it was because they knew that
Right.
we would never see him again.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
for a chance.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
You don't
That's
know.
a huge deal.
And so we bought the tickets, and it wasn't their fault because they hadn't announced
Right.
that he was doing the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th, and the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th
right.
show.
Right.
You know, yet. And so they bought him, and then just to find out, oh yeah, now we're gonna add on. That was
Right.
kind of the crappy thing I
Right,
thought
it's just
about
like,
the
oh.
whole Denver,
Right.
the whole
It's
whole
like that would have
Pepsi
been great to
Center
know
thing.
beforehand.
Yeah, but
right.
and I mean, so in a way, the whole idea, you know, the whole like going on to like just next week, where are we gonna go next week?
Right.
You know, is a cool idea and
Right,
concept,
true.
but then it's like.
I don't think it's very easy to actually do. It's not very practical.
I don't think. I think that's why a lot of people don't do it. I think
Yeah.
people they spend months, you know, planning out.
Well, because I think a lot of venues won't even let you do that because if they already have people booked for the next 3 months, it's like, well, you can't even get in here.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you only could go to a
So-
select few places.
And I think that Pepsi Center was going to be pretty honest with him and say,
Yeah.
you know what, you're kind of a once in a lifetime
Right.
deal.
So it's
you
like
know?
we're gonna
so
let
like,
you in.
let you have 9
Right.
shows, and all 9 were sold out.
That's
and
so crazy.
yeah, I
And the
wanted to go
Pepsi Center's
down.
huge.
Yeah, I know it's crazy. I wanted to go down and scalp tickets, but I never did. Yeah, so it was kind of bad. But I got to see him once, and I was
Well, that's super
best
cool.
concert of my life. Yeah,
That is so cool.
It was
Yeah.
it was wild. All right,
That is awesome. All right,
You're
my
number
number
one.
one. So
Yeah.
if you've heard my show before, everyone that knows me in a little bit knows this is my favorite band of all time, and I am in love with them. So my number one is Avenged Sevenfold. I've seen them 3 times now. I've seen them, I think, twice at Red Rocks. No, 1 time at Red Rocks and twice at Fiddler's Green.
holy cow!
I just saw them a month ago. Maybe not even a month ago.
Yeah, you were telling us about that.
Yeah, I love them so much.
You love
They're-
them?
Yeah, I literally love them. They're so good. They don't have to try really hard to get the audience to just to
Sing
get
along to
yeah,
it.
it's just they have a way of getting everyone involved in the show without having to be like, hey, everybody do this. So it's they're so good live. Like if you listen to their audio recording of their CD, they sound exactly like
Really?
that live.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not very many bands can do
No,
that. And it's
not at all.
amazing. Yeah, and they always have
Especially nowadays.
yeah, especially nowadays, it's very rare to do because there's so
Yeah.
much you can do with audio. You can edit so much, but it's like they're so good.
Wow.
And they usually the 2 times I've seen them, the 2 times I think they didn't have a huge intricate stage decoration. Usually headliners go way out of their way to make their stages look huge and amazing. And I think the one time they did, because it was their Hail of the King tour, and they had this big skeleton king sitting on this big old throne. It was really cool. But the 2 other times I saw them, they had this huge LED screen, so you could see them. And the one time I saw them, they had like videos playing of audio, just stuff.
Their
that went
music
with the song.
videos or just pictures and stuff like that.
And this
Yeah.
last time they had just a huge LED screen, so you just see them. And it was so
cool.
cool. Yeah, and they're just so great live. And it's just besides the fact that I'm in love with them, and I because this last one I went to, They sold the tickets like everywhere it was general admission, except there was general admission sections.
Oh,
so
very
I
cool.
was in the closest section without being in the pit. Because the Fiddler's Green has a very little pit for like maybe 100 people could fit.
Right on.
Not very many.
Mhm.
But I made my sister go with me. We were hopping around in seats trying to get a closer seat. So I got like right in the middle, and we were really close.
Oh, sweet.
It was awesome. Yeah, they're so good. I got to see Sinister
And so you've
Gates
seen them 3 times, then you said?
3 times. Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Every time
so-
they've been here since 2014.
So you'll go see them again.
Oh
in a
yeah,
heartbeat,
they're my
yeah.
favorite band. I will see them every time they're here.
Yeah.
I don't even care how much
See,
the tickets
that's
are.
kind of how I am with Def Leppard. If they
Right.
come, I mean, Def Leppard is not my favorite
Right.
band. I love seeing Def Leppard.
Right.
So I'll see them every time.
Right,
they come
every
here.
time they come.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, they were so good. I got to see Sinister Gates, who's my favorite person of all time. So God, that show was awesome. They're so good though.
Wow.
They're so great live. So that has to be my number one. If I put something else as a number one, that would be a great injustice.
and they're pretty popular. I'm trying to think. Is that the band that did the cover of Bad Company? Was
no,
that
that's
them?
Five Finger Death Punch.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
I
Yeah.
think they've done 1 or 2 covers. They don't do very many covers.
Yeah.
They-
I didn't know.
Yeah, but they're the one that their last album that everyone criticized them because it sounded too much like Metallica or too
Oh.
much like
Huh.
Megadeth, like too much of their influences. But they're so good. I think they're supposed to be having a new album coming out later.
Are you pumped for it then?
I'm super excited. 'Cause that means they're going to tour again. Then I'm
Yeah,
gonna see
no,
them
yeah.
again, which will be great.
How
So-
long have they been around? Since like being like the
1999 or 1996.
so not
Probably
crazy a
1999.
long time
No,
then.
not a super long time.
but a lot longer than most bands.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, because
cool.
by their third album, they were huge.
Yeah,
and
about to
popular.
say. I mean, you obviously saw them grow.
Oh yeah.
You know, even
Right.
their stage show. That's what money does.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
They're huge now. They're like probably one of the number one bands right now,
That's
at
very
least in
cool.
the metal region. But yeah, they're super awesome.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I probably am familiar with their music.
You've
You
probably
know,
heard 1 or 2 of their songs.
Yeah.
We have
they're-
some here, and I've played a little bit of them. We don't have a lot of their older-ish stuff, which some of it I'm kind of surprised by. But like the first 2 albums doesn't surprise me at all because that's very different from what they do
Yeah.
now. But they're good. They're good. I think they're one of those bands that almost everyone can relate to and
Oh,
listen to.
Yeah.
They're so good though.
Yeah. Sweet.
Awesome.
No, that's I am familiar with them, and I think I'm more familiar with Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah,
than-
he's probably.
than I am them, but I am. Yeah.
They're both relatively similar-ish. Kind
Yeah,
of.
they kind of have the same sound almost. Would you say
Right.
that?
Just slightly
It's,
different.
it's
I
more
think-
like a melodic. It's
Yeah.
like melodic heavy metal.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
I
because
say
Five
it.
Finger Death Punch is more aggressive, I would say.
So are they less than or so who's heavier?
Five Finger Death Punch.
Okay.
Much more heavier and more aggressive. And then Avenged Sevenfold's a little bit more. They're still heavy, but not so much as in your face.
They're more melodic then, you'd say?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, see, I'm
probably.
more into like that melodic heavy
Yeah.
stuff than I am like just the
Right. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And Avenged Sevenfold is one of those bands.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
so
awesome.
that's why I think I that's why I know
Right.
music from them.
Right.
So a band you should look up. I'm not sure if you have or not. Royal Blood. You ever heard of them?
We have similar stuff. I think we have similar stuff. Maybe.
we have a little bit, yeah. But
Yeah.
if you
I
didn't,
think I've heard a little bit of their stuff.
just for fun, they're 2 people. That's all it is.
Really?
It's 2 people. Yeah.
That's nuts.
There's a bass player
love bands
and
that are like
and,
that.
and a drummer. That's all they are.
That is so cool.
And so when you hear them, it's like to me it doesn't
Right.
sound like it sounds like there's like a guitar playing and a
Huh.
bass player, and the bass player sings as well.
Oh, it's cool.
But
Huh.
they're pretty heavy though too. And so you'd like them. They're like probably one of the heaviest bands I actually enjoy.
Huh.
But
That's
Howard
super
Stern
cool.
got me hooked on to them.
Really? That
Yeah,
surprises
so,
me. That's
yeah.
super cool.
I was listening to a show and he was watching some like dubstep like award show, and they come on. I'm like they're not
that's
even like
weird.
some like electronic. It was like electronic dance
Oh,
something,
like
and
EDM
they
or something.
EDM awards is what
Right.
it was, and they showed up on the EDM awards to play, and he listened to him. He's like, oh wow, these guys rock.
Wow.
They're from England, and yeah, so you should look them up.
I think for some reason I recognize the name and I feel like I've seen them before.
You probably have.
I might
I
have.
think because of Howard Stern, they've really gained a lot of popularity. They have their album is on vinyl, and so I bought their vinyl album. And
Oh god, I love vinyls.
Yeah,
I don't have a vinyl player, but I have a handful. For some reason, I feel like I've seen them live. I don't think I have. I don't know. For some reason, I want to say I did. Maybe I didn't. But
well, if you
I will
have, that'd be cool.
I will have to check them out because that
Yeah.
sounds really cool.
Little Monster and Out of the Black,
Nice.
and then Figure It Out is their big song. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have to look that up. Well, I guess we'll get back to some music. I've got Stars in the Stereo and Korn featuring Skrillex and Kill the Noise coming up for you on AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. We've got some weather news for you for the last time for today. Me and Preston are done after this. Sad times.
Signing out.
We're signing out. We're going to leave on a high note, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
All right, so I'll give you some weather real quick.
Okay.
In Windsor, we're at 78 degrees, high of 80 today, and clear all day. For Lepton, we're at 80 degrees, high of 83, and clear all day as well. Loveland, we're at 79, high of 80, and clear all day. And then in Greeley, if the page would load, that would be fabulous. We're at we're at 80 right now, high of 81, and clear all day. So
otherwise, you're at fault. If it doesn't load, it's all your fault.
Yeah, if it doesn't load, I'm just going to sound really dumb.
Yeah, I know.
Can't get my life together.
It's 45 degrees out there today.
Yeah,
I know. No, it's not. Is it not loading now?
No, that was it. I'm done
Oh,
now.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought you were done.
No,
Okay.
I'm done. No, I was trying to pull up the other window.
My bad. I thought you were going on to something else.
No,
I'm like, no, okay.
No, we have to have the Amy's
Oh,
news.
okay. So I didn't know if it was it was.
Yeah, jeez, pay attention.
I know, I'm sorry.
Get it together.
One of those days, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I
All right,
guess
guys,
so.
today, here on the Ames campus, over there in the Cornerstone building, Phi Theta Kappa is having their new member induction, where Anna will actually be
Yes,
from
come say
6:30 to
hi.
8. Yep, so go say hi to her. And if you're supposed to be there, that's now you know even more.
Now you should just go.
The National Society of Leadership and Success is having a new member orientation October 1st from 10 to 11. And then the same day, that October 1st, they're also having leadership training from 11 to 2.
Yep.
And guys, keep in mind that midterm week is coming up. That starts the 10th and goes to the 14th of October.
Start
Start studying. No one,
right now.
everyone's going to be like, we're not going to start
Don't
studying.
procrastinate. Get on top of it.
And then once the midterms are done off that 14th, there will be a scheduled network down days, is what they're calling it. I'm using air quotations. And that'll be from the 14th to the 16th. So don't bother to go on My Ames. You won't be able to do it because the network will be down. So
Yep. Womp womp.
yeah, no one wants you there. So
Yep. Yeah,
But-
so I guess that's Ames news and
yeah,
weather for
kind
you
of
today.
the whole wrap up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
nothing too
Yeah.
special. You know.
Yeah, nothing. Not a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
right
it
now.
it always,
It's
like I said, gets really
Right.
non-busy.
right in the middle of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
it picks up in the beginning and the end
Yeah.
of each semester.
This is just like the lazy time. Of the
right.
year,
It's like
you
a
know.
reverse bubble.
I
It's
know.
really
Yeah, it's like a
or a
like a,
parabola if you're a math person.
Oh yeah, I don't know what a parabola is, but it's like a
It's like
what
a
are
U shape.
the like the skateboard ramp things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, those things. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that. There you go. That's what the
I
semester
use
looks like on a.
I use shapes. I
Look,
use shapes
You
here
used
today.
geometry once. Oh my gosh, it's revolutionary.
How sweet. Good deal.
All right, so I guess we'll get off the air. We'll leave with Avenged Sevenfold coming up for you next.
There you go.
And then we'll see you guys later, I guess, or whatever. I'll be back on Monday for sure, though. So stick around for Monday, I guess.
And you can also catch my show on
Yeah.
Tuesdays and
Yeah, and
Thursdays from
Thursdays.
8 to 11.
Yeah.
It's called Our Inconvenient Life.
Yeah, go listen to Preston. His show's
Life
actually
is
really funny.
Inconvenient. Oh, well,
I
that's
love
right.
it.
Thank
It's
you.
really
I
great.
appreciate that.
Yeah, then we got Lisa and Brady coming up right
Yeah.
after us. So stick around and listen to them. They have an awesome show, so stick around for that. AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be.